Welcome to today's technical drawing class. Today we'll be drawing an isometric drawing as you can see on the screen. When drawing an isometric drawing, we will start with the horizontal baseline and we'll pick a point of this line at any point. When drawing an isometric drawing, we'll be making use of the 30-60 degree set square, which is this. This, and it is only 30 degrees we'll be using throughout the drawing. When I want to draw to the right, I'll put it like this, and I'll be able to draw the 30 degrees in this form. When I want to draw to the left, I'll turn it this way, and I'll draw the 30 degrees to this form. Mm. Now, from this point, two lines will come out, which will be at 30 degrees to the horizontal. From the drawing, from the drawing on the screen, the distance from here to here is 100 millimeters. And the distance from here to here is 60 millimeters. From this point, there is a line that goes up. From this point also, there's a line that goes up. And also from this point, there's a line that goes up. The length of that line is 15 millimeters, as you can see in the dimension here. Then I'll measure 15 millimeters on these lines. There's a line that joins these 2 points together. And then there is a line that goes from here to here. The length of the line is 15 millimeters. As you can see in the dimension here, 15. There's also a line that goes from here to here. The length of that line is also 15 millimeters. I'll measure 15 millimeters on the line. Next is the line that joins these 2 points together. From this point, there's a line that goes up. The length of that line is 20. The 20 is 20 because the distance from here to here is 50 millimeters. And because from here to here is 15, and from here to here is 15, 15 plus 15 will give 30. 50 minus 30 will give the 20, which will be the length of the line. The length of this line here is 20 millimeters. From this point, there's a line that comes here. The line that comes here. The length of this line is 15 millimeters because the length from here to here is 15. Hence, the length from here to here is also 15 millimeters. Next, from this point, there's a line that goes from here this direction. The length of that line is the distance from here to here, and that's 60 millimeters. Mark 60 millimeters on the line. From this point, there's a line that goes up, and from this point, there's a line that goes up. The length of that line is 15 millimeters. The length of that line is 15, which is also the same as the thickness of this place, length of this place here. And I'll measure 15 millimeters on the line. And then there's a line that joins these 2 points together. From this point, there's a line that moves from here upwards. Okay. From this point, there's a line that moves here, and from this point, there's a line that moves inwards here. The lengths of these two lines are 15 millimeters. Which is also the same thing as from here to here, which is also 15 millimeters. From this point, the distance from here to here was given as 30 millimeters. And from this point, a line went upwards. The length of that line is given as 25 millimeters as shown in the dimension on the screen. Then I'll measure 25 millimeters. Then I'll measure 25 millimeters on the line. From this point, the length of here to here is 30 millimeters. And again, from this point, the line goes up. The length of that line is also 25 millimeters. I measure 20, then I mark 25 millimeters on the line. Then there's a line that joins these 2 points together. From this point, there's a line that goes inwards. Next, I'll erase out the lines that I don't need. From this point, there's a line that goes this way. The length of that line is 15 millimeters, which is the same as from here to here. And I measure 15 millimeters on the line. And from this point, there's a line that goes upwards. The length of that line is 20 millimeters, which is the same as from here to here. Now I mark out 20 millimeters on the line. From this point, there's a line that goes this way. The length of that line is 15 millimeters, which is the same as from here to here. Then from this point, there's a line that goes up. The length of the line is 15 millimeters, which is the same as from here to here. Then from this point, there's a line that comes from here to this way. The length of that line is also 15 millimeters, which is the same as from here to here. From this point, there's a line that goes from here inwards. Line that goes from here this way. From this point to this point, we're going to draw an arc. The radius of the arc is 35 millimeters, which means the diameter is 70 millimeters. In order to get the arc, we need to draw a square. The length of each side of the square is 70 millimeters. That means we'll have 35 here, 35 here, 35 here, 35 here to complete a square of 70 millimeters. Then I measure 35 up and 35 down. Next, I join the points together. Okay. Next, I'll find the midpoint of this line. And the midpoint of this line. Now join them together. Now from this point that looks like it has the largest angle, we're going to draw a line from here to here and from here to here. And then from this point that looks like it has the largest angle, we're going to draw a line from here to here and from here to here. Next, using our compass, we put our pin here. And we're going to draw an arc that connects here and here. We're going to draw an arc from this point to this point. And then from this, we're going to put our compass on this point where these two lines cross. And we're going to draw an arc that connects here and here. So this is for this arc. The next one is for the one behind. So we erase out the unwanted parts, the unwanted lines. We'll clean the remaining unwanted lines at the end of the video. From this point, we're going to draw a line that extends this way. The length of the line will be the same length as from here to here, which is 60 millimeters. Then I'll measure 60 millimeters on the line. Then I'm going to join these two lines together, these 2 points together. And from this point, I'm going to draw a line that crosses straight. And from this point, I'm also going to draw a line that crosses straight. R- Now from here, I'm going to Measure 35 millimeters up, 35 millimeters down, 35 millimeters up, 35 millimeters down. Next, I'm going to join these 2 points together. I'm going to join these 2 points together and these 2 points together. Next, I'm going to divide this line and this line into two equal parts. From this point that looks like it has the largest angle, we're going to draw a line to touch here and to touch here. And then from this point that looks like it has the largest angle, we're going to draw a line to touch. We're going to draw a line to touch here and to touch here. We put our compass at this point. We're going to draw an arc that will connect both from here and this point and this point. We're going to draw an arc that will connect this point and this point. And then with our compass at this point where these two lines cross, we're going to draw an arc that connects here and here with these 2 points. And finally, we're going to join these two arcs together. And we're going to erase out the parts that we don't need. Finally, there's a line that comes from here inwards. Yeah, from this point, there's a line that goes in like this. The next thing to do is to make it bold, to make our work bold. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Like the video. The more you like the video, the more it gives us the zeal and the driving force to do more videos. Please like the video, comment, and share with your friends. Thank you.